If you're thinking about living near Tampa, Florida, don't pick your suburb until you see the one spot most buyers completely skip, but that ends up giving them more space and a calmer lifestyle for a similar budget. Around 40 minutes from downtown Tampa, there's a town that rarely makes the top 10 list, but quietly checks a lot of the boxes buyers say they want after actually living here. This is Zephyrhills. I'm Chelsea Rose with Aqua, Terra Realty in Tampa Bay. I was born and raised right here in Zephyrhills, and I watch buyers overlook it every week when they're first starting searching. In the next few minutes, I'll show you what everyday life actually looks like, how close you really are to Tampa's energy, and who ends up being the happiest here long term. First, everyday Florida life. On a random Tuesday, you might see kids at Hercules Park splash pad, fishing poles out after work, or families walking around local Pasco trails while the sun sets. Weekends can mean boating on nearby lakes, kids playing in big backyards, and yes, you can still run to Publix without sitting in 30 minutes of traffic. Second, the unexpected. 5 minutes one way, you have safari tours in nearby Dade City. Head another direction and you've got zip lining at tree hoppers or snow tubing at Snowcat Ridge in the winter, which always surprises people who think Tampa suburbs means flat and boring. Third, convenience. You've got shopping at the Shops of Wiregrass, dinner at Crate at the Grove, medical appointments and daily errands just minutes away. Everything you need is close, but it doesn't feel crowded. You're not staring at high rises or stuck in a sea of parking garages when you walk out your front door. Here's where Zephyrhills surprises a lot of people. When you do want the big city, you can plug into it quickly. Tampa Bay Lightning games, concerts downtown, walks on the Tampa Riverwalk, flights out of Tampa International, Clearwater Beach sunsets, St. Pete weekends, Tarpon Springs for Greek food. All of that is still within reach. On a typical night, you can leave the Zephyrhills driveway, be parked for a Bolts game in about 45 minutes, and then come home to a street where you can actually see the stars. You can get access to the energy of Tampa without having to live in Tampa's daily traffic and noise. And that's the difference most relocators don't realize until they've experienced both. We see buyers from New Jersey, New York, Illinois, California, and even Colorado. Almost every time they visit, they said some version of "I didn't expect this." They expected it to feel far from Tampa, like they were sacrificing convenience for space. Instead, it feels connected and just calmer. More space, less congestion, still close to everything. When people search moving to Tampa, Florida, they usually see high-rises and condos or dense master plan communities. Zephyrhills is in the middle lane. Breathing room, established neighborhoods, open skies. It's not flashy, it's functional. And long-term, functional wins. Let me give you a quick example. We recently helped a family from New Jersey who started their search in West Chase and Wesley Chapel. On paper, those checked their boxes, good schools, close to everything, but when we ran the numbers, Zephyrhills gave them a larger lot, a pool, and a 3-car garage for a similar monthly payment, and they were still about 45 minutes from Amalie Arena. 6 months after closing, their feedback wasn't about granite and fixtures, it was, "We didn't realize how much we valued the quiet until we lived in it." Zephyrhills might be a great fit for you if you want more space and a little more privacy than you'll typically find in a master plan subdivision. Like the idea of being 35 minutes from Tampa instead of 15 to 20, value lower congestion, established neighborhoods, and open skies over nightlife and walkability. It might not be right for you if you need to be 20 minutes from downtown, if you want to walk to a trendy restaurant and coffee shops every day, and if you prefer brand new, high amenity communities with everything built in. If you're in that middle group and you want the city, but you don't want to live in the city, Zephyrhills is usually where my happiest near Tampa buyers land. If you're relocating to Tampa Bay and want a personalized game plan instead of guessing on suburbs, I set up a quick buyer intake form. Tell me about your budget, your timeline, your lifestyle, and I'll send you a custom suburbs recommendation, often including options most people never consider at first. The link is below, it's free, and it will save you a lot of time second guessing. If you're relocating to Tampa Bay and trying to figure out which suburb actually fits your lifestyle, don't skip Zephyrhills. Come see it in person. And if you want to help test driving it against your other options, fill out that relocation game plan form and reach out with the info in the description. When you're moving near Tampa, the suburb you choose ends up shaping everything about your daily life. If you want a local on your side while you figure that out, let's build a plan that actually fits you, not just the Google results.